Hey, what's up everyone? I just wanted to give you all a short update about my second month here in Nicaragua, my last month on the field with the world race, which is really crazy. So it was just really awesome. We had the opportunity to serve the hosts a lot here. I posted a lot about the ministry that we did here. It's just really awesome, really hard ministry, as I'm sure y'all can tell, but also really fruitful. We just got to walk into the ministry that was already happening here, because our translators and stuff like that, they do the things that we've been doing like every single day. So we just get to walk in and learn from them. So it's just been a month of a lot of really good growth personally. We just got to serve the hosts by doing farm work and manual labor, just a couple of days a week to take a little bit of weight off their hands. I had the opportunity to like wash the dogs, small things like that you wouldn't even think about, but then when you think about it from the perspective of the host, it's actually a lot of work. And so when you take off those small things, they get to do what they want to do. They get to do what they feel called to do, rather than having to do these small little tasks that we can just take care of for them, because we're here to serve the people of Nicaragua as much as we are here to serve the hosts. And one way that's worked like for me practically is translating. And you're probably wondering if I'm fluent in Spanish, and no, I'm not fluent in Spanish. I know enough to get by to fill in context clues based off of words I know, and stuff like that. And so it just allowed opportunity for conversations and prayer walking and stuff like that to just happen a lot more naturally, where the locals that we are talking with at their house, they feel like they can talk to me, they feel like they can talk to the other missionary that I'm with that works for REAP here. And then my squad mates who don't speak Spanish, they can go through me to talk to them. And sometimes sharing in Spanish goes really well, and you just completely nail it, and you're like, wow, that was great. I used everything that I could, and I crushed it. And other times you're like, that was the most humbling thing that I've ever done, because I was trying to share in front of someone who's fluent in the language, and my tongue got twisted, my brain got twisted, I didn't know what to say, and now I'm here. And so yeah, it was just really crazy, really awesome opportunity to have. It's just a lot of it was about putting trust and faith in the Lord, that He would just remind me of words, remind me of phrases that I was learning while I was here from the translators and from locals, and that He would just remind me of things that I learned in like my freshman and sophomore year in high school with Senior Brown. And just stuff like that He would just give me the words that I needed, and then if the words didn't come out and I just totally fell in my Spanish, that He would allow that message to be shared by someone who speaks the language fluently. And so it's just a really big faith building and really humbling thing for me that I got to do here, and I'm really thankful for it. So what's next? Tomorrow we are headed back to the United States of America. And we're going to be going back to Gainesville, which is where we started in September. And there we're just going to be doing a week of debriefing, a week of processing, trying to figure out how to take the things we've seen and heard and testify about them to the people in the States, to our supporters, our family, our friends, and all those people that are in our lives there. Just taking time to process things, to rest, because the ministry of being a missionary is really taxing, and being away from home for a super long time is really taxing. And so just taking time to rest before we go home, taking time to slowly re-enter into America. It sounds kind of silly, but going together as a group of friends to Target and stuff like that, just because there's things like that, grocery stores and stuff like that, we're just like not used to it. There's usually a lot of culture shock that happens with coming home for the race. So yeah, just a few prayer requests. Just that our travels will go safely. Crossing land borders is really hard, and we had a lot of problems getting in, so hopefully zero problems coming out. And then we just get to Atlanta safely, and our drive back to Gainesville will go well. Second is for health. A lot of people have been getting sick still. Being overseas is really hard. Sometimes you bring like health problems back with you to America, and sometimes they're a lot harder and more expensive to deal with in America, so just health. And then finally, just rest and processing and figuring out how to talk about these things that we've seen and heard that many people won't understand, but figuring out how to articulate them in a way that just shows the Lord's hand through that. Just that we'll be able to do that in the next week. And then for me personally, just my transition back to going home. It's gonna be a really busy first month when I get home, and so just that I'd be rest and ready to meet with supporters, ready to meet with family and friends, and just pour into them and teach them and show them everything that I've learned and that the Lord has put on my heart to share with them. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has supported me along this journey. I'm gonna post one more blog here in about a week just to top things off. And yeah, just thank you to everyone who supported me financially, everyone who has prayed for me, everyone who supported me like emotionally, sent texts, like thought of me, anything like that, read my blogs, like just thank you so much to everyone. You guys don't even know how much of an impact it's made on my time on the field, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. So yeah, take care, God bless, and see you guys in the States. Peace.